What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome, guys, to another... Jeez, what is going on? What is going on? Why is my... there we go. There we go. Big up to every single one of you guys. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Big up to every single one of you guys watching. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Guys, big up. I don't know what's going on, guys. My internet, once again, just doing a stint on hook right here. Give me a sec. And we should be good. Yo, big up to every single one of you guys, man. This is another episode of the Barcelona News Roundup, ladies and gentlemen. We are live today, guys, on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, guys. I know people are going to be like, oh, wow, Omar is live on a Tuesday. This is nuts. But yeah, big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And we are back with another Barcelona News Roundup, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one of you guys. And yeah, man, listen. This is going to be a very, very good one, guys. It's going to be a very, very quick one. I'm not going to be live for too long, guys, unfortunately. But we do have some great transfer news and transfer rumors and a lot of new things coming out of the club today, guys. A lot of big news coming out of the club, guys. 3 big topics today we're going to get into. First of all, we're going to talk about the Joan Garcia talk, guys. Joan Garcia will be a Barcelona player today, guys. It's almost confirmed, guys. Every single news outlet, including Fabrizio Romano, I've been talking about it. We're going to be talking about Nico Williams, guys, becoming Barcelona's top priority in the summer, guys. It is finally going to happen, guys. And we're going to also talk about Marc André, Ter Stegen. Unfortunately, guys, as much as we have some good news, we don't have all good news, guys. We do have some bad news coming out of the club as well. But big up to every single one of the people in the building, man. I see you all in the building. Big up to my guy Luca. Big up to you, man. How you doing? How you doing, bro? Big up to got this fraud Havertz in the chat. Always here showing some love. Big up to you. Big up to you, man. Big up to every single one of you guys, man. Big up to AJ every single time, brother. How are you doing? How are you doing, man? Big up to my guy Shah, man. Actually watching one of my live streams, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to every single one who says, please like the video. Make sure you guys smash the likes, man. Make sure you guys smash that. Says Nico Williams, Barcelona will consider paying the release cost. Yeah, we're going to get into all of that. We're going to get into all of that, guys. But big up to every single one of you guys. But listen, let's quickly get started, guys, with the first big news coming out of the club, guys, because take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. Fabrizio Romano actually put this out yesterday, guys, where he did say, actually he put it out earlier today, where he said Joan Garcia will become a Barcelona player in the next few hours. With formal steps to follow. It's done. Here we go. It was confirmed since last week. And the great news that is basically added to everything is that this morning, Joan Garcia was actually seen in Barcelona this morning, right, in the airport. Here he is. As you guys can see, there's Joan Garcia in Barcelona today. And as you guys can see, guys, he will be on his way. He was actually on his way to the club right now. They're just going to be doing the formalities and everything added to it. And what can I say about this deal, man? What can I say about this deal? This is the deal that we wanted to see. We've needed a new keeper for so long. So long. And with everything that's been happening, I'm just happy that, you know, we're moving very, very fast as a club. I'm just happy that we're being serious in the transfer window and we're not dilly-dallying. You understand what I mean, right? So I hope that we can get this deal done today. And look, what can I say? This is the deal that we needed. As all Barca fans, this is what we needed, right? We needed more than anything else activity from this club. We needed this club to be active. We needed this club to wake up and give us the things that we want. But to see this right now, this is exactly what we needed. And I'm very, very happy that we got this deal done. As you guys know, Joan Garcia, he's still, you know, very, he says, big up to my guy Havertz in the chat. Says, I'm representing myself today. Big up to you, man. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, this Joan Garcia thing, it's amazing, man. It is amazing. And like I mentioned, This guy is one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga last season. I think that we have really struck gold getting this deal done, right? Because this guy last season, for a team that was challenging relegation, for him to step up the way he did, right? It's incredible. Like, it's very rare for goalkeepers to really come out, with flying colors when you've been challenging for relegation your entire time. As you guys can see, guys, he is at that very, very good age. He's 24 years old, right? He's considered a lot of goals this season, but then again, like I mentioned, he played for Espanyol, right? And Espanyol, as you guys can see, guys, their last 2 games of the season, which they actually won these 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. Did they win? Did they win this? Yeah, I think they might have. Am I correct? Let me see. No, actually, they lost this game. Okay, so this game against Las Palmas, he kept a clean sheet, and he actually played well in this game. I remember vividly watching this game, and you saw how the fans reacted to it. And speaking of the fans, I will be getting into what the fans will probably think of this deal. However, the fans have to understand this guy. The chance of them keeping this guy was very unlikely this season, right? Especially with how good he's been this season, with how amazing he's been playing this season. To have had the season that he's had, right? He was always going to get a lot of attraction. Now, we know that Barcelona were not the only team that were after him. We know that there were other clubs that were looking at bringing in Joan Garcia. However, this is one thing that Barcelona offered him that I don't think clubs like Arsenal, who were also after him, and Newcastle, who were after him, could offer him, which is basically Champions League football, which I know Arsenal can offer him, I know Newcastle can offer him, but I don't think Arsenal were offering him first team football, which is something that he wanted. He wants to play somewhere where he can get first team football. And at the end of the day, this is Barca. Let's be real here, right? Like, with all due respect to all those other clubs, Barcelona has a bigger pool than all those clubs. You understand what I mean? So us getting him in is exactly what we needed and what I wanted to see. Big up to every single one of you. Big up to my guy Harvard says, smash the like. Big up, guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Let's get some more people in here. And share this on all socials, guys. We got 17 people in the building. Big up to every single one of you guys who are here today. Yeah, big up, man. It says 9 likes, man. How many likes are we on? We're on 12, guys. Let's get to 20 likes, guys. Let's get to 20 likes. Big up to every single one of you guys. Yo, big up to Godfrey, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, man. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Ter Stegen should have taken the Galatasaray offer. We'll talk about that. Don't worry, man. We will get into that. We'll get into that. But let's just continue. It says, smash the likes and subscribe. Big up, man. Big up to Godfrey. Big up to you, Godfrey, man. Yo, big up to Leo, man. Big up to Leo. What's going on, man? What is going on? I hope you're doing good, bro. I hope you're doing good. Big up to you, man. Yo, big up to Mohammed. Says, Joan Garcia is the same tier as Courtois. You will see. Bro, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gassed about this move. I'm very gassed about this move because, like I mentioned, it's been a long time since I've been this excited for a keeper, right? If you think about it, right? Even like the last time we bought a keeper was, I think, obviously high profile goalkeeper. I would say it was when we signed Ter Stegen and Bravo. And if you guys remember when we signed those two, right? When we signed those two, Ter Stegen was a player who was in Germany in Borussia Mönchengladbach. He was highly rated over there, right? They rated him very highly, but none of us Barca fans really knew enough about him to really make a decision. Whereas Claudio Bravo, who was in Real Sociedad, he was actually doing well at the time. And however, this is the difference between, I think, Bravo and Ter Stegen and Joan Garcia is that when we signed Bravo was Chile's number one. He was one of the better goalkeepers in the league. However, he was at an age where he wasn't going to offer us much. Do you understand what I mean? Right? He wasn't going to offer us much because he was at an age where, I think he was already 30 when he joined. So he was more of the veteran keeper, whereas Ter Stegen was the younger goalkeeper who was going to be the future of the club. And look, to be honest, that all of that worked out in the end, right? For both parties, right? We ended up bringing in a high-profile goalkeeper, right? And to tell you the truth, Ter Stegen ended up proving a lot of us right, but like I mentioned, this is the first time in my life I've really been excited to see a keeper who I can consider one of the best in the world actually doing something. You understand what I mean? Big up to everyone in the chat. It says this goalkeeper is Spider-Man. Yo, listen, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Listen, and let me tell you this: if you look at a club like Real Madrid, and this is one thing I will tell you about every big club, every club that is challenging for trophies. What you need more than anything else is not just a good attack, not a good midfield, not a good defense. You need to have a world-class goalkeeper, a goalkeeper that will save you in moments. Because here's the thing about games, guys. No matter how good you are of a team, you are going to have games where you're not always going to be the better team. And in those games, you need your keeper to step up. I'll prove it to you. We've seen to this season, PSG win the Champions League. Look at PSG in the Champions League. Donnarumma, who has been one of the best goalkeepers in the Champions League this season. Many people are going to say Sommer, and Sommer has been a good goalkeeper 100%. But if we're just going to be objective here, Donnarumma, especially in games like the game between them and Liverpool, right, in that second leg, right, he had big saves. Remember Courtois last season, the season before when they won the league. Remember the season in 2022 when Real Madrid won the Champions League. That final against Liverpool. I'm sorry, Liverpool were the better team. They battered them pillar to post. But you know what Real Madrid had? Real Madrid had a world-class goalkeeper who was having the game of his life that day. You understand what I mean? So, more than anything else, you need a goalkeeper who can step up. And that is what we've been lacking at Barca. Because here's the thing. When you really go back and you really, really, really think about Ter Stegen's time at this club, I feel like maybe I've been wearing my glasses for way too long. And maybe it's because for so many years, I was always like under the impression that, well, you know, Ter Stegen, he's one of the best goalkeepers. He's been doing this for a very, very long time. That really, I wasn't really putting it in a microscope on how good or bad this guy has been at this club, right? I remember the game against Roma. I don't know if you guys remember, right? The Roma game. I go back and I remember the PSG game when we lost 4-0, right? He didn't do well in that game. Looking back now, he was poor in that game. I remember the game against Roma when we bottled it. Like, look at the goals we conceded. Look at the movement. And that was the one thing, when I really go back and I remember those games, the lack of movement, the lack of reaction. His reaction was ridiculously slow. He would barely move. Like every time we would have opportunities, his reaction would either either be not quick enough or he would just be static. Like all of the names that people would call him, from Ter Stegen, from what's his name? Ter Stegen to Ter Static. Bro, it's a fact. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Listen, Wesley, don't ever question my mindset. Let me tell you something about me. You frauds, okay? If you want to go and listen to Barcelona fans who are gonna sit there and glaze the club biasly, bro, trust me, this is not the channel you're gonna get it. Over here in Omar BYT, and you can ask anyone who's subscribed here, guys. Out here, you're gonna get the facts out of me. You understand what I mean, right? If I criticize the club, I criticize the club. When I praise the club, I will praise the club. Nobody's gonna tell me how I'm gonna talk about the club or its players. You understand what I mean, right? Trust me, other Barcelona channels are available for you to get for you to listen to Glaze. If you don't want to listen to Glaze, it is what it is. But I'm just gonna continue, guys. But yeah, when I remember the games between Barcelona and flipping Roma, and I remember the Liverpool game. The Liverpool game is the one that really stands out like a thumb. Like, look at the embarrassments we've had. Where was Ter Stegen? Why was Ter Stegen not turning up in those games? Right? When was the last time, if we're going to be honest here, when was the last time we watched the game and we were like, Ter Stegen won us this game? Honestly, guys, for any Barca fans, you guys in the chat, let me know, which game would you guys say Barcelona right? This in Ter Stegen's time at this club, and he's been at the club now for over 10 years. How many games can you sit there and say, Ter Stegen really, really turned up in that game. Ter Stegen won us that game. It's very rare. It's very rare. And you know what's funny? Because Ter Stegen has been moving crazy on social media, and I'll show you everything that he's been putting out, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's continue, man. Let's continue. He says, Inter Miami's goalkeeper is better than that fraud Ter Stegen. Bro, hey, listen, man, I hear it. I hear it. I'm not even going to front. I absolutely hear it. Because let me tell you guys this, right? That Al-Ahly game against Inter Miami, bro, Inter Miami were getting battered. I don't know how they drew that game. I will never understand, bro. I will never understand. Yeah, whatever, man. Your team is shit. And Jovi says, Courtois won them to Champions League. Facts. Facts. Havertz, you're a Madrid fan. Tell me if I'm telling lies. Tell me if I'm telling lies, bro. Bro, every time I look at it, you know what? I can't stand Courtois. That's the thing. I hate the guy. However, credit where credit is due. I can show you games where I remember games where Courtois won games for his club. I remember the games between Belgium and Brazil in 2018. Bro, they won that game 2-1. Guess what? This guy was absolutely, bro, he was insane in that game. That game against Liverpool, the saves he made. Like Salah had a curler, bro. I don't know how he saved that. Why can my goalkeeper do that? Why can't you save curlers? It's ridiculous, man. Big up to Leo. Says, Omar, if Barca sign Nico, Barca sign Nico, do you think Barcelona will win the UCL next season? Listen, I think we'll have a higher chance of winning it. I think if you look at a player like Nico Williams, from what we've seen from him in Spain, that connection he has with Yamal in the wings, right? He's going to adapt very quickly. He's got that strong chemistry with most of the Barca players who are in the Spanish national team, right? I think it all makes sense. I think that's why Barcelona last season were so desperate to bring him in, because they understood that this is a player who could fit the system very quickly. He's not going to need time to adapt. You understand what I mean? So, for me, yeah, listen, I think that if we sign him, 100%, he's going to definitely improve our chances of winning the Champions League, 100%. Signing a goalkeeper is huge. It's a huge change to a team. An upgrade from Ter Stegen is just that. Exactly. And if we're serious about winning the Champions League, signing a goalkeeper is more than important. That's it. Yo, big up to my guy Mohammed says, bro, look at this look at fucking Lunin in 2024 against Bayern Munich. Bro, see my point? I even forgot about Lunin, the second goalkeeper for Real Madrid. It's just, yeah, against Bayern Munich, against City, bro. It's crazy performances. And that is their number 2. That's their number 2, you know. This is Real Madrid's number 2 doing this in the Champions League last season. Courtois was injured for basically the whole of last season. Right? And look at what he did. And look at what Lunin did. Why can't we have that? Look up Enjovi. Says, you obviously don't understand modern football. The statue plays a new position, the false one. I mean, at this point, maybe he does, bro. Maybe he does. Maybe I'm too old, man. Maybe I'm getting too old. Maybe I'm getting old, man. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe that's what this is, man. Yo, big up Godfrey, man. Yo, appreciate you, man. Listen, you get the opinions out of me. He says, what the hell? The statue is not leaving the club. Bro, don't worry. I'll get into that. I will get into that. Don't worry, man. We're gonna get into all of that. Yo, big up to my guy here. He says, Kevin, is it is it Lemonaco? This guy been linked to Barcelona. Yes, I actually did see this. Give me a second. I actually saw that right now. So we've been linked. Like, see, here's the thing, right? Under Deco, we just get linked to these players, man. This South American. Is he South American? I think he is, isn't he? Let me pull it up. Bro, this is the point. Bro, you see this Deco guy. What's Deco's obsession with trying to sign these South Americans? On the real, it says Barcelona are being linked to Kevin Lemonaco. Right, the 23-year-old Argentine Independiente is closely followed by the club. Okay, listen. First of all, I don't know anything about this guy. You understand what I mean, right? I don't know, man. This Deco guy, I don't know why he's so obsessed with always with always trying to sign the South Americans. Why? Like, respectfully, he might be one of the best defenders in the world one day in disguise. He might be. I'm all for it, but brother, yo, this is crazy, man. Why do we always go after these players? Well, we'll see. Hey, pick up to Barça Volume, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Barça Volume, guys, every single time. It says, I'm so happy Barcelona did not participate in the Club World Cup, or should I say the Coca-Cola Cup. Yo, guys in the chat, let me know, what is your honest opinion of this club, of this Club World Cup? Because if I'm gonna be honest, man, so far I'm not enjoying it. We need, you know what we need in this Club World Cup to really spike it up. We need a upset. We got big games tomorrow. Real Madrid are playing against Al Hilal. Juventus are playing against Al Ain, and Manchester City are playing Casablanca. Right? We need an upset in one of those three games, man. Please, just give me one, because I feel like that's what this tournament needs. It needs a big upset so that we can actually be entertained. 100%. Facts, Havers. Listen, man. Exactly, bro. Let's be real. You guys won that Champions League because of Courtois. I'm not saying the whole tournament, but that final, you won it because of Courtois. Courtois was absolutely cooking. Now we go up to Courtois. Courtois says, Courtois is a fantastic goalkeeper, but of course, we can't deny he's a Zionist bitch. Facts. So listen, man. Listen. You guys know me, guys. Omar BYT is not a political channel, but hey, we all have our opinions on everything. And let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like Courtois. That's one of them. But I'll tell you one thing, though. That's not the only reason why I can't stand that prick. That guy is so out of touch, man. I'm not gonna make this a Courtois talk. But yeah, that I've hated that prick for a long time. It's not even because of now. I've hated that guy for a long time. Forget about all this stuff, right? Like, as a goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers of this generation, 100%. But as a human being, bro, I have no opinions on him. We can't win the Champions League without Ter Stegen. This man is coming back from a bad injury. Wesley, is this Wesley? I swear, he's not a Madrid. He's not a Barca fan. And if he is a Barca fan, he's a troll. Let me tell you something, bro. You always, in every single chat, you're always gonna have those people that are gonna come to the chat and they're gonna try to be shameless, right? To get the reaction out of me. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm a grown ass man. You understand what I mean? If you want to sit here and troll, do whatever you want, man. Anyways, let's keep going. It says there is a reason why the likes of Courtois are still spoken about today. Ter Stegen is rarely spoken about. Exactly. Oh, bro, what is wrong with my internet? There we go. We're back. This is exactly what I mean, Godfrey. You know what's funny, right? I used to remember going into conversations with other football fans, right? Telling them that, yo, people were like, oh, Courtois, De Gea, who else? Neuer. They used to always talk about this place. And I used to remember when I used to bring up Ter Stegen, none of them would even care. Genuinely, none of them really, they didn't care. They were like, Courtois? They were like, Ter Stegen? Exactly, bro. And I used to remember having to defend this guy every single time. I was Ter Stegen's biggest defender. Even last season when he came in, I remember Barca fans on my chat were telling me, yo, we need a new keeper. And I used to tell people, yo, don't worry about it, man. I think you guys are overreacting. Ter Stegen is really that good. But trust me, when I watched the first 3 games of the season, geez, I was like, all right, cool. Clearly, man. Clearly not. He's a center back. 190. Oh, yeah, that's a tall goal. Oh, really? I mean, if he's that good, listen, I'll take your word for it. I don't know enough about the player to judge. He might be a good center back. And listen, if he becomes the next big thing coming out of South America, I'm all for it. Let's see it. Deco Los Latinas. Yo, but on a real, I'm gonna find out more about this player. I'll definitely do my scouting on him. Like Bartomeu, Deco is a Madrid mold. Listen, man, he has a lot to prove, man. Don't get it twisted. He is a Barca legend, right? He is a Barcelona legend. However, bro, he's a Barca legend as a player. See, this is the thing with me, guys. I'm a guy who likes to keep the same energy. I'm not gonna judge you as a player and as a manager, or as a player, as a sporting director, as a player, or as a president. I don't. I judge you as two different things. When Xavi was our manager, I judged him only as a manager. Because as a player, as a legend, he cannot be judged, bro. And the same thing applies with Deco. Whether you like him or not, everything I say about Deco is because of him as a sporting director. Just because he's a legend doesn't mean I have to just overlook every single bad decision he makes in the club if he makes that bad decisions. 100%. No, we need Madrid to get humiliated. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, we have opinions, man. Opinions are opinions. Opinions are opinions. I knew the Club World Cup would suck as soon as I saw Infantino cock himself on on Aisha Speed's channel. Look, I'm gonna be very honest, man. When it comes to the Club World Cup, I wasn't even judging the thing. I feel like a lot of people didn't give the Club World Cup a chance. But here's the thing with me, right? Here's the thing with me. I tried to give it an opportunity. And here's the thing. I'm still watching the Club World Cup. I still think, and I'm still not making my mind up on the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup, maybe the start has been slow. Maybe as time goes on, the tournament will continue to improve. And I hope to God that's the case. You understand what I mean, right? I want to see some of these countries from other continents, like the South American nations, clubs, I'm sorry. I want to see the South American nation. I want to see the African nation, because I'm supporting all the African nations in this tournament, right? Right? And this is the thing, right? We don't have enough West African clubs, man. We need to have some. Come on, man. Right? We need to see more. Yo, big up to Big Boy Champa, bro. Big up to you, man. He says, is this guy good? I heard some good things about him. I mean, listen. I hope he is. I hope he is, man. I hope he is. I mean, listen, I'm not against, I don't judge players I don't know. So this player could be the next big thing, and I hope he is. I hope he is. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, listen, I will be keeping my eye on this move, though. Don't worry about it. I will be keeping my eyes on this move, guys. But let me read some of your chats before we move to the next segment. I am not trolling. I'm giving valid opinions. When it comes to Neuer coming back from injury, Courtois coming back from injury, Casillas, when it all happens. Bro, you're acting like this is the first. You're acting like last season was the first season where Ter Stegen was criticized. I was hearing people criticizing Ter Stegen since we lost 8-2 to Bayern. I don't know what you're waffling about, Wesley. Dude, you're talking about me. Let me tell you something. Go to the start of the season. I was one of the people that was still believing in Ter Stegen. Nobody can sit here and say, oh, I followed the bandwagon. No, I watched Ter Stegen make mistake after mistake after mistake before his injury. Forget about after his injury when he came back from injury. Before his injuries, he was making mistakes. Before his injuries, he was making mistakes. He came back from injury and continued with the same mistakes he finished up from coming back before his injury. So no, I'm not overreacting. I gave him an opportunity. I really did. Anyways, let's keep moving. Big up to Mohammed says, Barca fan, Real Madrid fans nowadays are really upset that we don't have bad players and get rid of you frauds. Ter Stegen too. Bring someone with explosiveness like Nico Williams, like your English is absolutely killing me. It says, how many bad players do we have? I mean, we do have some players that need to be moved. So yeah, it says Club World Cup is a cash grab. I agree. But talking down on it, making fun of it is, bro. No, it's not classless, bro. It's an opinion. Here's the thing, Wesley. If this Club World Cup was cooking, here's the thing with me, bro. I don't care about this tournament, Barca being in it or not. Just because Barca are not in it doesn't mean I'm going to like it. Let me tell you the truth, guys. If Barcelona were in this, and God is my witness when I say this, if Barca was in this tournament, I would have still said this tournament sucks. Here's the thing, bro. You can have an opinion on something without people comparing it to your club. You understand what I mean, right? You can say, well, listen, it is what it is. It's a big tournament, but it's not in a good start so far. So yeah, it is what it is. Also, did you see Fermin Lopez news? How much would you sell him for? Personally, I'd sell him for 70 to 80 million. Bro, if we get 70 to 80 million for this man, bro, let me tell you something. Forget about signing Nico Williams. Forget about signing Joan Garcia. If Deco somehow, some way finesses a club to spend 70 to 80 million for Fermin Lopez, bro, I take back everything I said about this man. This man is a marketing genius. If he actually does that, bro, he's a marketing genius. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Bro, we're talking. Bro, by the way, your talking is flawed and hypercritical. I love to have a chat with you on this. Bringing Nico Williams shows our club is becoming soulless to disgrace legends like us. Bro, listen, man. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Let me tell you something about football, bro. See, this is the problem with some fans, right? You guys you guys are too loyal to the players and less loyal to the club. Let me tell you why. In footballing terms, I've been supporting Barcelona for 20 years. Next year, 2026, will mark 20 years since I've been supporting this club. Let me tell you the truth, man. Do you have any idea, Wesley, how many players I've seen wear the Barcelona badge? I've seen Ronaldinho wear this badge. I've seen Henry wear the badge. I've seen Eto'o wear the badge. I've seen Puyol wear the badge. I've seen Xavi wear the badge. I've seen Iniesta wear the badge. I've seen Zlatan wear the badge. I've seen Suarez wear the badge. I've seen Neymar wear the badge, right? I've seen guys like Vidal wear the badge. Heck, I've even seen Martin Braithwaite wear the badge. I've seen Aubameyang wear the badge. I've seen Lewandowski wear the badge. Do you realize how many great players I've seen wear the badge, come and leave? Let me explain something to you, man. I have seen too many legends, great players, world class, top class, one of some of the greatest footballers that ever wore this Barcelona badge, wear this badge in my lifetime. Ronaldinho, my favorite player of all time, the guy that made me a Barcelona fan, that guy left. When that brother left, guess what? I'm still here. I'm still supporting this club. I supported this club when Ronaldinho left. I supported this club when Eto'o left. I supported this club when Messi left. I supported this club when Suarez left, when Neymar left, when all these great players left. You understand what I mean? So it is what it is. So you can say whatever you want, but let me tell you the truth, bro. Everybody has the right to support. If you are a Barca fan like you claim you are, that's on you, bro. Support the club however you want. But let me tell you the truth, bro. I have been supporting this club like this for my whole life, and it's never changed anything. Everybody here, every Barca fan that is in the chat right now, they support the club in their own way. Some of them agree with me, some of them don't. You understand what I mean, right? But in footballing context, bro, everybody has their opinion. There's a reason why I have a camera, bro. I have my opinion, I stand by it. I don't expect everybody in here to support my opinion. You understand what I mean, right? There are going to be people in this chat who are going to be sitting here criticizing me, criticizing my ball knowledge. It doesn't matter. Look up to my guy yesterday in the chat, man. Look up to you, man. Much love. But this is the thing, bro. On this channel, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to get the real me. I'm not here to satisfy or... And listen, let me be clear here. I'm not sitting here saying I'm going to be wrong and strong, but I have my opinions. When you have your opinions on something, it's different. If something happens and I'm proven wrong, I would take the L. I've never been... One thing about me, I'm not a proud man. I'm not a proud, stubborn, hard-headed man. If this Club World Cup goes on to become one of the best tournaments, right? Listen, I would take back everything I said. I would say, listen, it was a slow start, but you know what? This Club World Cup cooked in the end. It could still cook, and I'm still looking forward to it. I hope it cooks. You understand what I mean? Because here's the thing. The Club World Cup, right? The Club World Cup, ladies and gentlemen, right? If he cooks this season, I'll look forward to it next time. Bro, my club, my support of the club is not flawed, bro. I'll tell you that right now, bro. One thing about me, it is what it is. But listen, keep saying whatever you guys want to say, man. Your opinions are your opinions. I'm not here to satisfy anybody, bro. So yeah, it is what it is. Look up to you, Yasser. How you doing, man? How are you doing? It says Big up to my guy, man. He says the only player that can even come close to the value of the club is Messi and maybe Cruyff. Bro, and even those guys, respect to all of those guys are legends. Some of the greatest footballers to ever wear this Barcelona shirt, right? With all due respect, no player is bigger than a club. I want you all to understand, Barcelona has been around since 1899. You understand what I mean? 1899, bro. This football club has been around for time. We literally celebrated we just celebrated our anniversary not too long ago. I was doing it here on the stream. You understand what I mean? Did you know how many players, like we talk about Maradona, Cruyff, and all these guys? Bro, people don't even talk about guys like Kubala, the Hungarian striker, right? One of the greatest strikers to ever live. Like, these are all players that we don't even know about. We don't know players who played for this club in the 1920s. So yeah, what it is. Yeah, big up to Yasser, man, every single time, bro. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna move on because I'm not gonna sit here and listen, it is what it is. But hey, listen, I do want to quickly move on because I don't want to stay here. We do have some other news, guys. As you guys can see, there's other stuff we need to talk about. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen, because look at this, guys. Let's get into the Nico Williams thing, guys. Now, I've been hearing a lot of news coming out of the Nico Williams talk, and where is it? Where's the Fabrizio Romano tweet? Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the Fabrizio. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. He said Barcelona have decided to activate Nico Williams' deal option after getting players' total priority. Barcelona will need to round talks with his agent, and they need to discuss terms for the 58 million euro release clause with Atleti. No advanced talks yet. Now, in short words, what they're saying here is Nico Williams now is our priority. Now, here's the thing about this thing now. Let's just put it out there. I'm happy about this. I am absolutely happy about this. Now, why am I happy? It's because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily because the club have decided to go in for Nico Williams over Luis Diaz. No. It's because the club have shown me, what this club now have shown me is that they are serious about not wasting time. That is what I wanted. Clearly, this club are beginning to learn their lesson. Oh, hold on. Okay, guys. I'm going to say this one last time. Okay? This channel is not about politics. I don't like to talk about politics. I don't like to get into politics. And I don't want to talk about anything in regards to it. If you want to come here and you want to talk about politics, I don't care who you stand with. Okay? Because everyone here has their own opinions. But we're not going to make this a political thing. Do you understand? I'm telling you all right now, if I see another political thing in the chat, I'm banning you for life. Do you guys understand? I'm being dead serious. Don't do this. There's a reason why I never bring political talk on my channel. Because that brings so much bullshit in here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, simple. You can have your opinions. You can have wherever you're from, whatever, man. I don't care. Just don't bring that here. Okay? You don't see me here trying to tell you my opinions on stuff over here, because at the end of the day, it's not my job. Okay? Please, guys, keep it respectful. We're here to talk about football. Let's talk about football, guys. Let's talk about football. Let's get back into this. The reason why I'm happy about this is not necessarily because of the Nico Williams deal itself. It's because I think the club are moving very smart now, in that we are not wasting our time renegotiating. We're not doing that. We're being smart. We're learning from our lessons last season and not sitting around waiting for a player or a club to make up their mind on a player. Do you understand what I mean? Right? Nico Williams' agent came to the club, spoke to the club, spoke to everybody. You understand what I mean? Right? And told the club that his client, Nico Williams, is prioritizing a move to us. We are his first option. He is crazy. Keyword, guys. This is the word that they used. He is crazy for a move to Barcelona. That is all the talk has been. And look, when I heard this, I remember saying it. I said, listen, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if he wants the move, then we cannot waste any time. We can't waste any time. I'm sorry, we can't. Don't make the same mistake you made last season. Don't sit there, waste some time to sit on your thumbs and basically wait for Luis Diaz or Liverpool to finally make a final decision to be like, okay, word, all right, then we move on. No, absolutely not. What we're going to do in this move is that we're going to make sure that we get this move done. If the player wants to come but the club are not willing to let him go, then listen, man, either the player forces the move out or we go to other options. We know Barcelona, we need multiple positions to be fixed. We've already dealt with the goalkeeping situation. Good. That is one of the positions that needed fixing ASAP. Good. Left wing. I know people are going to say, but we had Rafinha. Here's the thing, bro. We have Rafinha, we have Yamal, and we have Lewandowski. Okay? Ferran Torres, I don't trust him in the wings. I wanted us to go and get 3 top-class wingers. You understand what I mean, right? And getting in a Nico Williams is absolutely incredible because what you now have is that you have a player, Nico, who can play on both the left and the right, and he's going to be primarily going to be playing on the left, right? You have a player like him who's going to be playing out in the left. You have Yamal on the right. Rafinha can play on the left and the right. We've seen that from last season. He can play in the 10 as a shadow striker. He can do that. He can play in the false 9. He can do that. Basically, if we bring in Nico Williams, what we now have is different of strikers, or how do I put it? Different kinds of like positions that we can play these players. You understand what I mean? And like I mentioned, the reason for me, I said we should go in for Nico over Luis Diaz is because of 2 things. I said this before, guys. Firstly, this is the first thing I said. I told you all, Nico Williams is 22. Now, people like to sit here and say, but Omar, but Omar, at the end of the day, you're talking about potential, but we don't know if he's going to be that good. Listen, if you are young, if you're a young player and you go to a club, you have opportunities to improve. It is not a guarantee that you're going to become great. I get it. Football doesn't work like that. However, if you are at a certain age, you have a potential to get better. And what Nico Williams is, age who still has time to get better. You understand what I mean, right? And because he's got the time to get better, we have to be smart and give him an environment. We've already seen him for Spain. Every time this brother dons Spain shirt, he is absolutely cooking. When he wears a Athletic Bilbao shirt, it's different. Now, I said this yesterday on the Football Mania show. Nico Williams for Athletic Bilbao, with all due respect to Bilbao and Barcelona are not in the same trajectory. People can say, but Bilbao finished 4th last season. Yes, they did. But even if they finished in the Champions League, they are not at our level. They don't have the players that we do. You understand what I mean, right? They don't have the players that we do, right? They don't have the top-class players that we do. But look at what Nico Williams, when you put him in the Spanish team, when you put him around Pedri, when you put him around Fabian Ruiz, when you put him around Morata, when you put him around Yamal, right? When you put him around top-class Spanish players, this brother always cooks every single time. So this is what I mean. I've seen when you put him in good teams, what he's capable of. And if he's capable of that, then we have to be smart and say, well, listen, if he's doing this at a club for the Spanish national team, what could he do when he plays alongside Pedri at Barcelona, a Dani Olmo at Barcelona, a Yamal from Barca, Lewandowski, right? Frankie de Jong, all of these guys. How could he do? Sometimes, bro, you need that. Sometimes players go to other clubs and they do well. Why do you think Pep Guardiola spent 70 million on a player like Jeremy Doku? I didn't think Jeremy Doku is good enough. I still don't think he's good enough. However, this is the thing. He was young. He could still mold him. And that's the thing with Pep. Pep is good at molding players, and so is Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick's resume, if you look at the amount of wingers who cooked under him, Serge Gnabry played his best football under Flick. You understand? Kingsley Coman played his best football under Flick. Rafinha is playing his best football under Flick. Yamal has become a better player under Flick. You understand what I mean, right? So all the resume has shown us is that Flick is good at making wingers look better than they are. And if that's the case, then what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? We have to be smart about this, right? At the end of the day, Nico Williams is a young player. He can still learn. He can still adapt. He can still get used to the Barca system. And since he's got that time, listen, we need to put him in the environment. And listen, more than anything else, this also helps out Spain. Because if you have the best attackers in your team playing for what club, bro, that kills it. De La Fuente doesn't have to try to teach these players what position to be in because he knows at Barcelona, these guys already have that chemistry. It is what it is. It is what it is. It says two deadly wingers. Two deadly wingers is what we need. I wouldn't necessarily even say two. I would take one. If we have Nico, I'm good. You understand what I mean, right? Because like I mentioned, you just have you have Yamal, Nico, Rafinha. Ferran Torres is not a good winger, but he can play on the wings as well. You understand what I mean, right? You guys have so many options, right? We have so many options. Says we need to revamp our back line more than this. Bro, we need to revamp it, but we're not gonna revamp it this year. If we sell Araujo, maybe I might hear getting a new center back, 100%. Priorities have shifted. Are you selling? It says priorities have shifted, bro. Are you not seeing the updates lately? John, yeah, man. You guys talk to him. Florentino Tebas just said Barcelona still don't have enough to register new players. By the way, I'm going to talk about that. Don't worry, guys. I have the quotes. I have the quotes. Don't worry about it. I'll show you the quotes, please. It says, Nico's pace and explosiveness will make Barcelona's attack deadly. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Imagine having the explosiveness of Yamal and Nico on your wings, bro. Fucking hell. This is why I want this move to happen. See, people don't see the vision, man. You understand what I mean, right? I see it. I know this guy is going to cook at Barcelona. I know he is. I know he is, man. It is what it is. Watch how negatively this is going to affect Rafinha. Bro, are you actually smoking crack? Haven't you seen what Rafinha literally a few days ago, literally on his, I think, IG, had Nico Williams. I think I even saved it. Let me see. I swear I saved it here. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Bro, Rafinha has even said it himself, man. He is not afraid of competition. That's what I want to hear. I want to know that I have players in the team that are not afraid for competition. And also, let's be honest, Rafinha can play in so many different positions. He's not worried, man. Where is it? Where is the Rafinha? I had the Rafinha thing saved somewhere. Where is it? Man, I can't find it, but yeah, Rafinha, but he did say something about Rafinha. I don't know where he kept it. Anyways, but yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll find it later. I'll find it later. Anyways, yo, big up to Bekele, bro. How you doing, man? This is the intent from the board and Laporta is so different. They're really pulling all their heads on the Nico for real. I mean, listen, man. We have to be smart, man. We can't waste time. If we can get him in, let's get him in. And like I mentioned, my dream is let's sign all these players before we go to Asia for the preseason tour. You understand what I mean? So nothing's gonna affect Rafinha. You guys know PSG, Bacola, Kvaratskhelia are in the same team. See, this is the problem, Mohammed, right? We know big clubs and winning clubs always, every single time, are always smart in the transfer window, right? The reason why, look at a team like PSG, like you mentioned. Look at the amount of wingers they have. So your opinion is the blockbuster, the positions where we had near Ballon d'Or contenders. Sounds good. Nothing is gonna go wrong. Listen, you can go, Wesley. You just be yourself, man. PSL. See, this is the problem with with people like you, right? You guys like to live in the here and now. What happens if next season we suffer a big injury in the attack? God forbid. What happens? What happens? What happens if we lose Rafinha or Yamal? Well, we're gonna sit in the time and we're gonna say, maybe we should have gone for Nico Williams. Maybe we should have gone for Nico Williams. Guys, when we were winning the treble in 2015, we had Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Do you know who we had on the bench? Do you know we had Pedro? Pedro, who's one of the best attackers. He was on the bench. We could call him on the bench. That is why we were so good. Because when we had players like Messi and Neymar and Suarez in the attack, we could always bring in Pedro anytime to replace one of those guys. If we took out Rafinha or Yamal, who's coming in? And this is what you have to understand. A guy like Nico Williams understands that if he comes to Barcelona, you are now in the big leagues. You're not expected to just come in and then right there. The left wing is yours. Nobody's gonna challenge you. No, bro. It's about competition. Look, Rafinha all of last season literally said, I'm not afraid of competition. This man has literally told everyone he is not afraid of competition, bro. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still concerned about not having a pacey center back who can play in the high line, though. Teams are going to prepare to play against the offside trap and demonstrate a latter part in the last season. Yeah, we definitely, and Jovi, that is one thing that worries me about the season, you know. To tell you the truth, that's one thing that worries me about this season. Because if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, man, I think we're really moving in the season. I'm worried that next season our high line is going to be exposed, man. I'm really worried. We have to be smart, man. We need to make sure that the high line is good because, listen, you saw. I pray to God that we don't get exposed next season with our high line. Okay, man. All right, man. Pedro was one of the reasons why Chelsea won the Premier League. His quality was good when we had him on the bench. Whatever, man. Guys. Okay. I've already said this, man. Please, guys. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to be banning people. But with all due respect, guys, I have my opinions. I like to keep this football, guys. Please, guys, stop talking about politics here. Okay, guys? With all due respect, we all have our opinions, right? At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here. Listen, I have my own support. I have my own opinions, right? I agree with you, bro. I do. You understand what I mean? I agree with your points, but bro, I don't want to make this a political thing because if we do, bro, we're just going to be sitting here just making this all about politics. You feel me, right? But listen, man, it is what it is, man. Respect to you, bro. Respect to you. And yeah, I don't disagree with your points at all, man. I don't. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, let's just keep it respectful. Our defense won't have much issues now. We have Joan Garcia. Now that we have Joan Garcia because he will create a balance. Bringing Nico will give us tactical options for a different game plan and increase the squad depth. Thank you, bro. See, this is the thing, bro. When you really see, this is the thing. Sometimes with football fans, right? Whenever and this is, I think, and this is not even a disrespect. I'm not calling out these fans, right? But when you look at, for example, Arsenal fans, right? Whenever a right winger is linked to their club, oh, but that's where Saka plays. Oh, but that's where Saka plays. Who cares if that's where Saka plays, bro? You want the best players to be in your team. If a player is if you play for Barcelona, and this is what I feel like some of these fans don't understand. If you play for Barcelona, do you understand that every single year you're at the club, your position is at risk? Do you understand? Do you think at Real Madrid, that's not the case? At Barca and Real Madrid, if you are playing for these clubs, you need to understand that any year, any season, they could sign a top-class player in your position. So at the end of the day, this is why Rafinha has even said himself, he's not afraid of competition. He knows who he plays for. He understands I am not safe. I am not safe. Remember, Rafinha was a right winger when he came to Barca. He was a right winger. He started his career. He started as a right winger, didn't he? Guess what, bro? When Yamal came in and broke into the team, guess what? Rafinha had to move to the left. And he was happy to move to the left because he understood, hey, listen, man, this guy is too good. This guy is too good. So when Nico Williams comes, he's going to be, oh, okay, Nico Williams, you're here to take my position. Okay, well, take it off my hands. Take it off my hands. Take it off my hands. It is what it is. It's that simple. If Lamine gets injured in the middle of the season, we are cooked. But if we buy Nico, then we can bring Rafinha to the... Bro, see, big boy Shampoo, you got the brains, bro. You've got it. You got it. You got it, bro. Now, I'm no diplomat, man. I'm no diplomat. Omar for president. Hey, listen, I'll tell you one thing. I'll probably do a better job than the guy who's in charge right now. Big up to you guys, man. It says, I'm excited more about Joan Garcia than I am of Nico. Joan Garcia is going to be the best goalkeeper in the world in the next few years. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I was gassed when I heard that we signed a new goalkeeper. I was gassed 100%. Can we say Visca Catalonia, though? Yeah, of course. Hey, listen. That is the slogan of the club. Okay? Whether it's political thing or not, I sing it. Bro, the end of my stream, I say Visca Barça, Visca Catalonia, and peace, you guys. It's a part of the slogan of the club, man. I'm not. That one is different. It is what it is. Joan Garcia is not going to solve. Wait a minute. Kylian breaking through the highlight. Yeah, exactly. That's why, listen, as much as I'm happy about Joan, I think Joan will save us in most games. But, brother, we need to fix our high line because, dude, this guy is not Superman. You feel me? Or maybe he is. We'll see. Bro, look at Madrid in their front line, fighting each other for each position every single week. That's healthy. And that is the point that people don't realize. If you have players in the team that know that their positions are at risk, guess what, bro? They're going to always want to play at their best. And if the players are playing at their best, who's going to be winning? Who gains from the players playing at their best? Is it not the team? Is it not the club? Man, whatever, man. Whatever. Omar will get deported. Omar will deport Madridistas if he becomes president. No, it's not. Like I mentioned, here's the thing, guys. Like I mentioned, right? And I'm only gonna say this about this, and I'm gonna move on. But we all have our opinions. I have my opinions. I say my opinions outside of football. But here's the thing, guys. I know that when it comes to this chat, everybody has their opinions on everything that's happening in the world right now. If I want to sit here and I want to talk about these opinions, talk about all these stuff, guess what, guys? I'm going to be bringing all kinds of like talk in this chat. You feel me, right? However, like I mentioned, guys, I have my opinions. Sometimes, yes, I do talk about it sometimes, right? But I don't want to make it all about that. You understand what I mean, right? All I'm just going to say is that at the end of the day, this is the only thing I'm going to say, guys. May peace prevail in this world. May the evils of this world be taken out, and may peace prosper in this world. And may no more innocent lives have to suffer for the problems that the politicians and the higher-ups keep putting the innocent people of these countries to suffer about it. May the innocent people who have to endure all of this, find peace. Because they're the real people that we need to call out. Forget about the politicians. They are the scumbags. And I mean all of them. You understand what I mean, right? Because they're the ones that start this shit, and they're not around to fix this shit. And the people that have to suffer about it is the innocent people in these countries. So yeah, man. I just gonna say that. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. I don't wanna talk about this because, like I mentioned, man, the people that we really need to support, and the people that we need to call out is the politicians, because none of them there's no good politicians out here, not one. So yeah, let's do the final thing, guys. Now, before I actually finish, let's talk about the Tebas thing. Now, this is Tebas, the fucking asswipe. This is what he said about the possibility of Nico Williams. And he says, I don't know, but in the end, you hear many names like Williams. First of all, whatever they need, whatever they need to register has to be real. Whatever they need to register has to be real. And I don't know if it is, but they still don't meet the requirements to sign a player freely. They cannot sign under the 101 rule. If they want Nico, they will have to sell or make major adjustments in their finances. Fucking asshole. I hate this man. I swear to God, right? This guy is an absolute douchebag. I fucking hate this man. I really do. I really do. And listen, we're gonna get rid of players. This is why I want this fucking prick to get out, man. Get out, Ter Stegen. This fucking asshole is whatever, man. Because here's the thing. I think we will still be able to register Joan Garcia, but we need one of these guys to go. We need Ansu to go or Ter Stegen to go, man, so that we can be able to bring these guys in. But this guy, man, this guy is ruining La Liga with this fucking asshole, man. He thinks he's slick. Of course he thinks he's slick. He's an absolute douchebag. Tebas is a Madrid fan, bro. Of course, bro. Dude, this guy is a shameless Madrid fan. He's never hidden the fact that he's a Madrid fan. I think Barcelona have been skipping the club running. Tebas is as well, but the president has to look out for us. You know what, Wesley? You're trying to get under my skin, bro. Clearly you are. How long are we gonna play this 101 rule? I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I have no idea, bro. I fucking don't know, man. No league have to go through this shit. Why does our league always have to go through this thing, bro? No. Let's call this out, right? There was a time this league had some of the best players in the world in this league, right? But look at the amount of stars that are in this league now. They're barely any stars. They're barely any stars. We can't bring any stars in this league anymore because of this prick. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Tebas is jealous. Bro, let me tell you something. He hates Madrid. Man, fuck off. Fuck off, he hates Real Madrid. That's what he wants you to think. Langley has left enough space also saying Joan Garcia. I'm not sure for Nico Williams. That's why I want either Ansu to go out on loan or what's his name to go. What's the name of the guy again? Ter Stegen to go. All right. Okay, man. Okay, no problem. But yeah, this whole thing with Tebas, man. This Tebas guy talks too much. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm gonna be ending up with Ter Stegen, but before I go to that, listen to this, guys. You see why I'm fuming? Look at what this guy is doing, guys. Look at what this guy is doing. Right? Look at this. Ter Stegen has no intentions of speaking out publicly. He considers the club already knows he wants to stay. He believes that he wants to stay. Now, that's not even the craziest thing I heard. Look at this, guys. Contrary to what you think, Ter Stegen hasn't reached an agreement with Galatasaray or Monaco. He's currently on vacation. All right, cool. I want to read all of these before I say. Oh, by the way, is this fake news? Oh, they're talking about the talks. Okay, the talks are fake news. This is the one that really got to me. This one right here. This is the one that really got to me. Ter Stegen is convinced he can be Barcelona's starting goalkeeper next season. Are you okay, bro? So you think Barcelona went out of their way to sign a new keeper, give him the position with everything that is happening, with the fact that you and the manager don't see eye to eye, the fans want you out, all of it, you still believe in your mind that you're going to be our starting goalkeeper next season, brother? You know what, man? If you want to stay, then go ahead. I'm being dead serious. I'm actually not saying this. You want to stay at the club? Stay. No, stay. You want to stay? That's fine. Because I want you to understand something, bro. You want to play stubborn? Fine. Be stubborn. Let me tell you something. Hansi Flick has already shown he is not afraid of any player in this team. if you are not a part of his plans, if you're not a part of his plans, he will not play you. Ask Ansu Fati. Ask Ansu Fati what happens if you're not part of the manager's plans, bro. You think that you are going to stay? By all means, bro. By all means, stay. I want you to understand something, bro. You're not going to play next season. You're going to be our number 2. And you know what's going to happen to you, Ter Stegen, bro? You're going to end up losing your position in the German national team. Because I'm telling you now, I don't care what Nagelsmann tells you, bro. If you don't play a single minute for us in the league or in the Champions League, bro, you are cooked. You are cooked. Because let me tell you something, guys. I don't care if they bring Neuer out of retirement. I don't care if they play Orbeck or whoever, bro. If they have a semi-good goalkeeper, he is starting over you in the World Cup. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to stick around. By all means, bro. Stay. 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 I'm not worried. Listen, man. At the end of the day, bro, Ter Stegen will leave the club. I'm not even stressed. You want to know why I know he's going to leave? Because once the season starts and he's not playing the first 3 games and it's around the end of the transfer window and he realizes, oh yeah, this manager is actually serious about not playing me, he's going to fuck up. He's going to... He's gonna realize he's fucked up by sticking around. He's gonna be desperate to leave the club because if he doesn't leave, guess what? The club is going. The Nagelsmann is not gonna play. Bro, this is a World Cup year. This is a World Cup year. You wanna be Germany's number 1? Well, you better be smart about this. Ter Stegen still stays at the club. He has a 3-year contract and is conditioned to start. And is in condition to start for Barcelona. He's not starting for us, man. He's not starting for us. Look at this. He's saying here. The Ter Stegen issue won't be resolved until he comes back from vacation and speaks to Flick. Bro, what is he to talk about with Flick? Respectfully, we've just signed a new keeper. We've just signed a new keeper, bro. Hansi Flick literally authorized the club to go and get a new keeper. Why would he get a new keeper and then start this guy? We have to be smart about this. This is... Whatever, man. Whatever. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Big up to every single one of you guys. We have 29 likes, guys. Smash the like, guys. Let's get to 30 likes because I'm about to close out very, very soon because I do have to get ready for work. But yeah, man. Yeah, listen, Marc André, you had an opportunity, bro. You had an opportunity to go to Galatasaray, play first team football, get ready for the World Cup, but you want to stick around, right? No problem, bro. No problem. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. I'm not worried. People are going to say, oh, but what if he starts next season? He's not starting next season, guys. With all due respect, he will not start next season. You understand what I mean? He's not starting next season. He's cooked. He's cooked. And listen, at the end of the day, that's up to you. That's up to you. You want to stick around? You want to sit? You want to sit out your contract? By all means, sit out your contract. But I want you to understand this. This is a World Cup year. Every single player that is unsettled at their club has to leave now to guarantee themselves a place in the World Cup spot. You think because Neuer is retired that you're safe, that World Cup spot is yours? You're gonna get the reality check of a lifetime if a player like Orbeck next season for Bayern Munich cooks. Guess what? That's your career at Germany finished. That's your career with Germany finished. Because I'm telling you now, if Nagelsmann calls you up, the German fans will be calling for his head. Because they're going to be like, yo, why are you going to be playing the guy who hasn't played a single minute for his club this season over guys in the German goalkeepers who played all season and have had to work hard to prove their place in this national team? Whatever, man. Whatever. Barcelona have made 950 plus million, and yet we can sign players. Only Madrid are allowed to sign players. We believe Tebas is not a Madridista. Bro, don't even get me started. See, this is the problem with some of these people, man. You need to banish Araujo. Hey, listen, man. Araujo, Ter Stegen knows my connect. He's got some good stuff. Clearly he does, man. Clearly he does. I don't know what he has, bro, but he needs to. I mean, listen, I don't smoke or drink, but brother, whatever you got, bro, you need to put it down, bro. That shit is strong, bro. You got some strong stuff right there, man. You really do. You really, really do, man. You really need to put that shit down. But good Lord Almighty, man, this is insane. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm listening to this, I'm just like, what is this guy on about? Seriously, what is he on about? He actually believes he's gonna actually start. Okay, no problem. And trust me, bro, he's gonna lose his position. And let me tell you something, bro. If he loses his position with Germany, he has nobody to blame but himself. He can't blame Barca. Barcelona bought a new keeper. They made it very clear to you that you're not a part of their future. You chose to stay. You chose to stay. I feel I have no sympathy for any footballer who chooses to stay against their club's wishes. If the club have made it clear that they don't want you there, you have to then make the decision to leave for the sake of your career. But if you stay, that's you. That's you. Do whatever you want. He's going to be Barcelona. He's going to be our number 3. At this point, he probably will be. If Ter Stegen is a delusional diva, get his ass out of the club. Look at who is that? Look at Thibaut, who saved Barcelona countless times. We have this prick who cost us many times. What's the difference between Madrid? That's the difference between Madrid and Barcelona. No doubt. No doubt. Ter Stegen is no damn Casillas, nowhere near that level. What the F is wrong with Barca fans? Listen, man, it is what it is. This is too much hate for a legend. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Whatever, bro. Let me tell you something. Legend, no legend, bro. If you're spending too much time at this club, bro, if you listen, life goes on. Let me tell you something about football. Forget about football. You know what the funny thing about life is, Wesley? Because you don't realize this, bro. Life goes on. You see me, yeah? I am a man. I have people in this world who love me, family. If I die tomorrow, God forbid, right? Guess what, bro? Yes, my family will shed tears. Yes, my family will be hurt. Yes, my family will be in pain. But let me tell you something, bro. Within a year, within a few months after I'm gone, bro, my family and everyone that loves me will move on, because that is life. That is life, bro. Life is not always about keeping on to stuff, man. Sometimes you have to learn to let go. You understand what I mean, right? We had to learn as Barca fans to let go of Lionel Messi. Do you think the Barca fans wanted to let do you think Barca fans were happy to let Messi go? Seriously. Do you think were you happy to let Messi leave? Any Barca fan, your Barca fans in the chat, were you guys happy to see Messi go? No. No. It hurt us. We were in pain. Some of us couldn't believe. Even after the season started, we couldn't believe this guy is leaving our club. We couldn't believe that he was leaving our club. But this is the thing, bro. Eventually, reality hit. And we had to accept that he is not here. Just like I had to accept that Ronaldinho was gone. Trust me, when Ronaldinho left, I cried, bro. I was a kid. I cried when Messi left. I'm sorry, I cried when Ronaldinho left. That was my favorite player of all time, bro. When I heard he left, I cried. Dude, I genuinely thought I was going to leave Barcelona and support AC Milan because of him. But I couldn't leave Barca. I genuinely couldn't leave Barca, right? When Ronaldinho left, I still loved the club. I still was watching the club. It hurt me that he was gone. But listen, man, that is football. When you understand that, and this is what you have to understand. Ronaldinho is a legend of the club. Xavi is a legend of the club. Iniesta is a legend of the club. All these players you're mentioning, they are all legends of the club. Lionel Messi is still one of the greatest, if not the greatest player to ever wear a Barcelona shirt. That will never change, bro. That will never change, bro. You understand what I mean, right? And this is the thing with Marc André Ter Stegen. People are talking about now. But let me tell you something. In 10 years, when we're playing Legends games, this man right here will be our goalkeeper. Do you understand? Forget about anything anyone here is saying. If we have a Legends match in 10 years from now, this guy will be starting in goal. Because he is a legend. Whether you like him or not, he is a legend. He's been at this club for 10 years. You understand what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. But football goes on. Life goes on. Who cares about this legend shit? Everyone has a thing on expiration date. Facts. the interest of the club Barcelona is more important than any player. Lionel Messi respectfully left, so Ter Stegen can F off. Facts. This is my point. Because, see, this is what I mean. This is why I don't get attached to players like other fans do. Because, dude, I've seen too many great players leave this club. I've seen too many great players leave this club. Do you think I care anymore about... Let me tell you something. Whether it's Pedri, Yamal, Gavi, I don't care, bro. If these guys leave, yes, I'm not going to be happy. But guess what, bro? I'm still going to be here. I will still be here when Yamal leaves. When Yamal chooses to leave. I'll still be here when Pedri chooses to leave. Everybody, every player in this squad can leave. I will still be here after they're all gone, bro. Because I am a real fan. I've been supporting this club 20 years. You understand what I mean? My love for this club will never die. No matter who is here or who's not here. Yo, big up to Jonas, man. Big up to you, Jonas. Yeah, he's finished, man. Respectfully, he's finished. But, dude, he's so out of touch. So out of touch, man. Yo, I don't understand, man. Yo, how are we still on 29? We're still on 29 likes. Bro, how are we not hit 30 likes here? I've been asking for us to hit 30 likes for a while now. Come on, man. Let's get to 30, man. Let's get to 30. Xavi got benched the whole of 2015 and didn't say anything and left great memories. You want to know why, Mohammed? Because Xavi Hernandez understands the club he supports. This man has been at this club since 1991. I want you to understand. Xavi understands the term Mascar el Club, more than a club, is just more than a slogan. It's a way of life. He understands that this club right here, it is about the club, not about the players. You understand what I mean? So guess what? When his time was up, when he was 35 years old and he understood, yo, I'm not the same guy that I was, he was happy to sit on the bench and do his job because he wanted what was best for the club. Look at last season. Yes, he got sacked. I pointed the finger at Laporta. You want to know why? Because Xavi himself understood he wasn't fit for the job. He was ready to resign from the job. He was ready to walk out of the job. That is the kind of man that Xavi was. He understood, I am not bigger than the club, no matter how big of a player I am. So I'm sorry if you are Marc André Ter Stegen or Lamine Yamal. I don't care, bro. I don't care. You are not bigger than the club. And if you're not good enough, I want you gone. Doesn't mean I don't respect you. It doesn't mean that you're not a legend. We have to stop this idea of connecting and feeling sorry for legends. Bro, I'm not going to be like Arsenal Football Club. Like, I'm not even dissing Arsenal. I'm sorry that I have to diss Arsenal. But some of these toxic Arsenal fans, this is the reality that they live in. They're so obsessed with players that they don't realize in order for their club to improve, they need to get rid of some of these players who are holding the club back. They need to get rid of the manager who's holding the club back. And the same thing applies with us. We have to get rid of the players who are holding us back. It's about the club, not the players. Smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. Debatable. Big up, man. Yo, smash the likes, guys. Big up to Jonas, man. I'm unsubscribing for your you're subscribing for my club, all right, man. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ter Stegen should have left 4 years ago. You should be thankful. He should be thankful that he's still here. Facts. Yo, big up Mark, man. Big up to you, Mark. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Ter Stegen ain't no legend. IMO, man. I'm not even hating. Hey, listen, man. I think he's a legend. Whether he's earned it is debatable. You guys, I'll let you guys debate it. So yeah, it is what it is. But Sam says, because Xavi is a real legend and a man. This guy is an outsider and a press side and a pussy. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Some fans do go too far, but hey, listen, I'm very objective. I'm very objective. I'm not even dissing him as a person, right? I just wonder what's best for the club. The club gave him a contract offer like Iniesta, and Iniesta refused to stay at the club. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, says big up to my brother. Big up to FCB D Money. Big up to D Money. Says I don't even hate maths. Just get over it. It's not time to move on. Facts. I don't know why football fans are like this. Every time you say, "Yo, I want this player gone," everyone thinks, "Oh, it's personal." It's not personal. It's not personal with any player, bro. I don't want any resentment to any of these footballers. Wallahi, I don't. I feel no resentment to any of these guys. I just want what is best for the club. That's it. I want what's best for the club. And what's best for the club is for us to get a new keeper. That's a fact. We need a new keeper. That's a fact. I swear, Omar, I've never hated a player like him. Listen, some people hate him personally. I don't hate him. I just think at the end of the day, football is football, man. And, you just have to move on. You feel me? But, yeah, listen, big up to every single one of you guys, man. No, this chat has been elite, man. I've enjoyed this debates. Big up to guy like Wesley. I know you've been saying what you've been saying. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, it's your opinion, man. I'm not gonna hold anything against you. You feel me, yeah? But listen, big up to every single one of you guys, man. Big up to you guys. You guys have been absolutely 10 out of 10, man. This stream, man, has been cooking. Big up to my guy AJ. But big up to you guys, man. Big up to every one of you guys who smash the legs, man. He says we need to operate like family. We are like, bro. This is a statue. Okay. All right. That's the last. That's it, man. I'm done. Anyway, big up to every single one of you guys, man. Listen, this stream will be redirecting you all to Zier Talk. He's doing the Fluminense versus Borussia Dortmund. He's doing hate watch for Dortmund, guys. Go out there, put Omar BYT on in his raid, guys. Go show him some love, guys. That guy is a real supporter of the channel. You understand what I mean, right? He's a real supporter of the channel. He's always out here showing some love. He's always raiding me, showing some love. Go to his channel, put Omar BYT raid in the comments. Oh, you know what? Put Manyuk raid in this chat. Basam, you know what Manyuk means. Put Manyuk in the chat. You feel me, right? Put Manyuk raid in the chat. He will know who it came from, man. But big up to every single one of you guys, man. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And until we get back here, guys, for another Barcelona News Roundup, like I always say whenever I end these streams, guys, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya, no politics, and peace, you guys. Take care.